Okay. Hey everybody, welcome to the Grim Report. This is Grim. Yeah. Well, today it would seem that everybody, if you didn't see the season premiere of Agents of Shield, Agents of Shield, and it kicked off with a bang. Genus events spread across the world like wildfire, pushing the Marvel Cinematic Universe into a new inhuman age, such as Shift. Isn't without growing pains, though. The show has already begun and address the pandemic-like nature of this event, as well as the emergency of human culture. In short, SHIELD isn't the only team looking to usher the NuHumans into their lives, and competition between the established agency and the new faction quickly turned into a deadly race against two extreme forces. It's no secret AOS will be veering to Secret Wars territory, as Marvel made a big show announcement as intent earlier this summer. The show lost no time in planting the seeds as Daisy and Mac introduced unwitting NuHuman Joe Gutierrez after he caused a scene in Seattle. Thanks to his ability to melt metal when he's upset. However, the way he's targeted here by both SHIELD and Rosanna Price Advanced Threat Containment Unit, ATCU, is indicative of how Inhumans will be treated in the show. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. recap Season 3 brings an old familiar humanity. It is already viewed as zombie-like epidemic, and the government has rushed forward to combat and contain the little moments like Josie panic strip dash from ATCU or Lincoln's Monument with his mentor in the hospital corridors hint that the Inhuman struggle against a society unwilling to change will ramp up as events becomes more widespread. Bobby's simulation of the Terrorgeese event even carries with it an element of horror as Consult watches it spread with a grim face to Systolis, S-T-O-I-C-I-S-M. Unlike disease, though, the Inhumans can think and fight back, and will meet Lash in the comics. Lash views Terrorgeese as a gift bestowed only upon the worthy, and is duly horrified when Terrorgeese cloud is released on the planet, causing anyone and everyone with an inhuman genome to evolve. It seems as though he's got the same attitude in the show, as it's heavy implied he is one killing the NuHumans in Prince's lab. If ATCU and SHIELD to some extent represent some extreme, Lash is exact opposite, equally repelled by Inhuman boom, but for the entire different reason. Lash quickly proves himself to be formidable as an enemy as ATCU entire Black Ops squadron, but with a strong desire to kill. The NuHumans are struck between a rock and a hard place, and SHIELD and many aren't yet aware of dangers they are in. The position Coulson's SHIELD team has the least terrible option, as Daisy's persona Inhuman drives the organization to help rather than simply contain those affected by Terrorgeese outbreak. Between the government's fear and Lash's assumed Zell. The Inhumans are NuHumans are to all appearances in their own afterlife. As dismantled following Jane's fail to any sense of human heritage Daisy and Lincoln might have known has been officially wiped out. When trying to recruit Lincoln to SHIELD, Daisy pitched about inhuman culture seems half-hearted, and Lincoln stomps it out immediately and bluntly reminded that the part of their history is gone. While Lincoln rejects it based on the fact he no longer wants no part of that life, and he does have a point. The NuHumans are in a position where they have to forge their own culture identity, effectively making them the mutant equivalent of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. This rejection of inhuman culture neatly parallels Daisy's journey as she too sheds her past in order to become something new. The premiere episode, Season 3, sets a course for development of new Inhumans. Will be interesting to see how this grows, not only through the season, but into 2019 Inhumans film. Well, guys, I guess the Inhumans are on a roll now. I mean, they got no place to go, really. They got no real life to begin with. But they got to deal with being something other than human. I mean, come on. I mean, why did they bring up the whole inhuman aspect? I mean, why not the mutant aspect? I mean, yeah, these are supposed to be the mutants, the Inhumans, but the mutants, like the X-Men, I mean, I would have liked to seen the X-Men. Mutants, actual mutants, not some gene split type ordeal. But they want to do this because of the whole inhuman type ordeal they're going through with because the movie in 2019, they want to keep it going, so they're going to keep, oh God, they're just going to keep crap going throughout all the movies. And I mean, now you got the Civil War coming up, which, I mean, it's good that they're setting this off, the movies and whatnot, but what if the movies don't go as planned, and they set all this up in the TV show, and the movie doesn't take place on schedule? And that's the thing. That's what I don't get. If the thing doesn't take place on schedule, then how the hell are they going to keep it going, keep the series going? Because usually at the end of every season, a movie takes place that next year. Because this is leading up to the Civil War, guys. Captain America Civil War. And the thing is that the comic book characters, I mean, the characters don't appear. The movie characters don't appear in the TV show. Coulson is the only one that appears in both movie and TV show. Of course, he did not appear in the last Age of Ultron. I didn't see any repercussions of the Age of Ultron. I didn't watch the season premiere, but I didn't see any repercussions. So, this is just setting up for the movies. It's not going into the movies. Because there was no setup to the Age of Ultron. I didn't see this season, but there should have been. They should be going along with the movies, not with just what they want to go along with. because that's gonna peel a lot of fans off when they're setting up movies that, oh, New York gets destroyed. They're in New York the next week in the comic book. Everything's fine. I mean, the movie and everything's fine. I mean, they're in New York the next week in the TV show, but New York was, buildings are crumbling, and they're right in front of one of the buildings that was crumbling, and it's just fine in the TV show. You see what I'm saying? I know ABC is a Disney-owned company, and Marvel owns the movie cinematic universe and everything like that is owned by Disney. So you think there'd be some continuity in there? Maybe there's something about it on the news, or maybe they fight one of the Age of Ultron characters. No, they just want to continue on with that Inhuman story and have nothing to do with the movies. And I would have liked to see an Agent Ultron. I hadn't watched the season premiere because, like I said, it's going off basis. It had a good thing from the first 2 seasons because it's following along with the Captain America story. And the first one was right after the Avenger TV show, and then movie, and then it followed along with the Captain America story the next season following up. But what broke it was the season after the first season. See, this is season 3 that we're on now. Season 2, near the end of season 2, that is when all the stuff about the Captain America thing ended. You know, the Winter Soldier and all that ended right there. But what aggravated me was this season started off with all about the Inhuman bullcrap happening. Thing is it usually starts off with something about the movie that followed before it. This had nothing to do with the movie. Oh, there's Inhumans arising because there's a big burst, cloud, whatever. See, now they're going off basis just because of that stupid Inhuman movie. But I've said enough, guys. This is my opinion, and I read what they're going to do, continue with Inhuman bullcrap, or NuHuman, or whatever. So, till next time, guys, good luck, good night, God bless.